First, we're going to be bringing out some tequeños. These are cheese sticks. We wrap them in dough, fry them. They're delicious, and they are in every single Venezuelan party. There are tequeños. There's no way to get around it. And after that, we're going to be doing and working on an hallaca, which is the traditional Venezuelan dish only for Christmas. So for a month and a half, this is what's being made all across Venezuela. Different homes do these.
What's
and hallaca. And the hallacas, so what families normally do is they gather before December begins, and they'll make a whole bunch of hallacas. We're talking about 100, 150, 160. They're making a ton. And then for the next month and a half, they pretty much trade them with their friends, their neighbors, the rest of the family. So you'll get home and you'll open the fridge, and it's typical, like each time I walk into my grandmother's home, I always think, she'll say, oh, right there, you have hallacas from this family. And then right below, you can get hallacas from our neighbor. And then right beside those, because it's all about sharing and getting to experience the dish. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to work on an hallaca, and you're going to help us build some of those. So thank you everyone for coming, and if you have any questions, anything about the hallaca or about Venezuela or food or about business, feel free to come and talk to us. Thank you.
So what
This
are
one is
these?
the tequeños.
We don't have.
It's a cheese stick.
That tastes so
So we're gonna.
Hello. So first, let's go with what it is, what we're making. So hallacas is something that we Venezuelans just eat during December because I guess they take a lot of work, and it's part of a big tradition. So what we're doing, we basically do it with our families. We get together, like my mom, my aunts, they will all make their own guiso, which is the stuffing. And then we'll get together at my grandmother's house and make them there. So it's gonna be a long table, like maybe 4 hours making the same thing, joking around, listening to Christmas music, and then we will have this for lunch. So after this are made, like my mom basically said, I'm not cooking during the entire December. If you're hungry, there's like 100 of this in the refrigerator. So you can have that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So by the time it's like New Year's Eve, I am like pretty much done. So I'm gonna use gloves because since I started in this, I got used to it. Like I even have a box in my house. I don't know. You're more than welcome to take. We have medium, we have large. If you don't want to get messy and dirty. So we have here our banana leaves that we boil so they don't turn your food green, and we want to clean them really good. Then we have our stuffing that we usually make it the day before we're gonna do this part because you want it cold. And then when it's cold, you add a little potatoes and raisins. And here it will have like the decoration. So if you wanna put onion, you're more than welcome. If you don't want, you can skip that part. You can do this and put as many as you want or not at all. So
Is that pork or chicken?
this is chicken, but every family has their own recipe. Every region and state has their own recipe. So you can do this chicken, hen, pork, and beef. In my family, because that's the recipe I'm bringing to you, we do it just with chicken and hen. We want things that has a lot of fat. This is a thick plate because the more fat it has and carry, the better. We will use some of the fat. You will skim that, take this fat away, and then you will use it to make your dough. The more fat your dough has, the more flavor it will be. I love when we finish and there's like dough leftovers, and like I cook it and eat that by itself, like just a little tamal, like just like that. So we use the banana leaves. We take one. We will use like the entire hallaca takes 2 banana leaves. We wrap here and then we rewrap the thing. So we have oil. It looks orange because it's achote. It's anato. Yeah, anato. You put it in the oil, making sure that it doesn't burn. If it burns, it tastes really bitter. But you can buy the oil. Skip that part. Buy the oil. It's called achote. And then you just wet your fingers a little and cover the entire leaf. Don't worry about being messy. I cover all the tables with plastic. Just thinking about that. And then we take our dough, put it in the center, and make it flat. So you want a big oval kind of shape. It's not round, it's not a rectangle, like kind of an oval. And you will see the thickness. You don't want to see the leaf. They look like pillows once they're done. So, yeah, of course. Let me just make it really pretty, and then I will do that. So you want to make it flat, and it will look like this.
So about the same thickness as pizza dough, maybe?
Maybe a little thinner. Well, it depends on how you look your dough. But I like it. Like, you want to find the right ratio, so it's not just dough or it's not just the stuffing. You want like the good thing, like a good balance
So
in there.
everybody will be eating stuffing
Yeah.
and dough.
Yeah. And then you take your stuffing. In this case, again, it's just chicken and ham. And don't go all the way to the. You want to do it in the middle down, and don't go all the way to the borders, to the edges. And sometimes if I say words that they don't suppose it, because I'm just translating as I go. Some things. So. Then it's time to decorate it. So some people just use one olive in the center. Kids don't like it. I learned it. I think I have like maybe from my 25th birthday I started eating it. Other than that, I would like pick them out. And then you have raisins. You can put more. This is another thing that kids take out. I think this is a taste you would acquire with each. And you have red pepper. You put one down, and then one onion here. Let me just press it down so maybe I can show it. It'll look like this. This one is a little trickier. And now we close the hallaca. So you want to bring the top part to the bottom, and the sides you're gonna close it as well. So let me try to do it so you can. You're supposed to leave the leaf in there, but I just want to show you. So you will close it with the leaf. It looks almost like an empanada, but then with the leaf, you're just gonna make a perfect rectangle, and then once you cook it, it's gonna stay like that. So even though here it looks like a big empanada, then it's gonna be more like a pillow. So you bring the leaf here, and then you just wrap it just like a present. This is a present. And you press here, press it here, and then you take it here. This. You will use another leaf. Now you put the open side down, and you just close it. And take the edges.
Why do you need 2 leaves?
Because in one, because it's just like the one that is in contact with the dough, you don't want that to like break or a lot of water coming in. Like this will make it like safer, I guess.
Okay.
It will be like your tissue paper in your present.
Banana leaf is basically parchment. It's the equivalent of what you do with parchment. You're not going to eat them, right?
No.
As I said,
Yeah,
basically like
this is
parchment.
just decoration.
Yeah.
This is the thing that you're holding it together. And some people will do just the first with banana leaf and then wrap it in aluminum foil.
Yeah.
And then this is the hard part. I always gave this part to my mom. Like in the assembly table, I did this and then my mom did this part. I will show you. So you want to take, and if you're good wrapping presents, I will guess but I give my presents to my sister so she gets, except for hers, right? So I will take it, bring it down, sorry. That's easier. And then you will go around. And then twist it here, go around again. Then, yeah. Then one more twist here. And then you got it. No, because aluminum foil holds. So that's yeah.
Well, get green aluminum foil.
And then you just make a knot. And then you have it. They're like families. This looks like a present and it's a present itself. It takes a lot of work. And then like my family will, like my mom will give it to my neighbor or her best friend and they will give them back. So then it's like you're tasting different flavors, different recipes from all families. And in my family, because we get together, like all my aunts were like 5 families and then my grandmother makes her own. We even gamble a little and we will try to see all the stuffing, like we'll see it. I used to write down the number from the year before so I can have a reference, so that's a little bit cheating. And then it was like trying to match and guess how many hallacas we will make in one day based on the stuffing. And in one day from 8 to 12 noon, maybe 600 hallacas.
Oh my gosh.
It goes fast.
600.
Especially if your mom is doing this. So I will make another one. So like maybe show it again. And then I will go around if you have any questions. And you can stop me, feel free to stop me in this part with questions or...
How long are you cooking?
So I will give each of you a piece of paper with the instructions. Since the dough is raw, you're gonna boil them in water for 20 minutes. So 20 minutes after the boiling starts. So you can put them, wait until the water boils or put them in, but you're gonna start your time after the boiling starts. And it's 20 minutes if you're cooking them from scratch. If you cook them and then let's say you freeze them and you take them right directly from the freezer, again, you're gonna put them again in boiling water for 20 minutes. Why? Because the stuffing inside is gonna be free, so you need time to. I'm not like, and then now I'm making like
banana.
Yeah, banana
A
white.
little oil on the banana leaf.
A little oil. Yes.
Oh, your square is nice.
My square,
You're
yeah.
a little thin.
A little thin. Yeah, I like it.
Oh, you like yours thin. All right.
Well, it's much better than fat. We can't get fat. Oh my God! Look how square that is.
Well, I don't know. The fat one.
SpongeBob SquarePants. I never follow formula.
Jackson. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Let me see yours. Oh, yours is pretty. It is fat, but it's pretty.
Package.
Like it is. It looks like a nice.
Oh, yours is nice.
I know.
Here's mine.
Can we bake them?
Yours is good too.
Pass the scissors?
That's cute.
Thank you so much.